Hey friends, it's so good to see you. It's Saturday. That means it's time for the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I give you specific answers. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm so happy to see you here. I am so sorry I missed you Thursday and Friday. I had actually forgotten. I had a small dental thing come up right before StarCon, and it was cool to let it go and scheduled it for the first dates we could get it in, which were yesterday and day before, right at noon, right when I'm supposed to be here with you. So thank you for your grace. I'm so sorry I missed you Thursday and Friday. I hope you had a great week, and I do hope you read the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter. But today is the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you get to ask specific questions, and I get to try to give you a specific answer. So let's get going and do that. Let's get over to CardCam. You know, I had meant to change up my background in CardCam for Valentine's Day, and I haven't gotten around to it. I guess either I will or I won't, right? You know, I'm still liking my seasonal theme as it is right now, so that's where we're at. Okay. All right, I have chosen my mini light seers for readings today. And let's get to the questions. I'm so happy to see all of you. Thank you for being here. And of course, a special shout out to the members and moderators. So Yolanda, good to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I'm really worried about my health and more so about my daughter. Okay. So I think we're going with the daughter. She is so lonely and feels that other kids think she is weird or odd, and they ostracize her. Any thoughts or predictions? All right, and I know that's hard, you know, but I think it's also hard for us to really know, like, what's going on, you know, what's going on there. So let's take a look. What is her experience really? Like, I think, you know, what she's reporting to you is real. You know, she is feeling like, there's some social issue that kind of sticks with her. But I feel like that will change. I mean, like, I wonder how much of this is like what every teenager feels and how much of this is a real social problem. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Because I feel like some days she's feeling like this and other days she's feeling, you know, just much more normal. So I also feel like she will talk to you about these problems because you will always listen about these problems. She will bring up these problems because that's an immediate recipe to get your attention, which is great. I mean, obviously you're responsive to her and that's good, but I honestly think she has some deeper issues that she really wants to talk about, and she doesn't really know how to do it, but she knows that she'll get a response if she talks about social issues. So my guess is there's something deeper going on for her, and she wants to talk, but she doesn't know how to bring it up. So when you have her alone, when you have a chance to chat with her, and she's complaining about these issues, you might want to use the skills that you have and try to go a little deeper, because I think it's more about her relationship with herself. I think it's some family stuff. I think it's more personal than all of that. I think she is talking about how she's feeling about herself, not necessarily how the other kids are feeling about her. Although, you know, with this card, we will say that she would really like to have a BFF or a BF or something. So there is something that she's missing there, and that's real, but I think a lot of people are missing that, and it's okay. So teaching her how to be okay if you don't have those particular people in your life at this moment, because there will always be times when you don't have those kinds of people in your life and you still have to be okay. So I think there's a lot of pieces here. I think it's going to be fine, but I think there's more she wants to talk to you about. That's what I think. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I'm so sorry to hear this. My mood is really down, but I'm trying not to dwell on it. I was looking at a hybrid car with a similar miles per gallon as a Prius. Not sure if I can afford it. Climate predictions say we're at the tipping point. Does the universe suggest that I can afford this, given a fixed bank account with not much entering? And what can I do about my mood? Well, a new car can always be helpful, right? So can you afford this? I mean, that's a good question for your financial advisor. But do we think, let's do it this way, do we think? You probably could. Talk to your financial advisor, but you probably could afford this. Yes. Yes. And, you know, would it really make a difference on the planet? I guess so. Would it make you feel better? Most certainly. And as regards the mood, I think you're doing the right thing, just trying not to listen to your own BS. Right? And I recognize, you know, it may not really be BS. It may be based on your actual real experiences and be valid experiences, but you're still not listening to it, and you shouldn't. So I think you're doing the right things to manage all of this. Very well done. All right. Julie, what do you see for me in my third year exams? Will I pass or will I have to fail and write again? Let's see. Best guess is you're doing everything you need to do to prepare. I think you have a very good chance of passing as long as you follow your study plan. I think you're doing well. Hey, Angelic Michelle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Been getting into Mahjong lately. I've been studying it and playing it. Been having fun even though I'm not very good. Will I be able to become a good player if I keep playing and studying? Absolutely, yes. And I wonder if there's like a divination piece to that as well, or if there isn't, should there be? I don't know. But yes, absolutely, and why not? Why not? Melissa, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for your kind words. Yes, I'm here. I can't complain. I have all my teeth. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Oh, make sure you play Mahjong every Saturday. That's fabulous. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Okay, Melissa, I am traveling to Chile today for a yoga retreat. What sort of energy should I call forth during the trip, given all the EMDR and shadow work I've been doing lately, and given the desire to manifest a relationship and abundance in my life? All right. It's an uncomfortable energy, but the energy that you want to be able to call in is your ability to see clearly all things, to see what is good for you, to see what is helpful for you, to see what is not good for you, to see what is not helpful for you, to see what you enjoy, to see what you don't enjoy. Like really to experience this very organically, not what you should be experiencing or what you hope to be experiencing, but really like, what am I feeling in this moment? To allow yourself to have feelings. It makes me think that perhaps in the household that you grew up in, that you were like not allowed to have feelings, or that you were told how you were going to feel about certain things or what you wanted, like other people telling you what you wanted. And so I think you've sort of disconnected from like, what is my truth and what do I really want and how am I experiencing this, to some extent in favor of, well, how am I supposed to experience this? So something like that, like really being authentic with yourself. Let me know how that sounds. Hey, Galactic Community Garden, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the super chat. Angelic Michelle, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thank you for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. All right, next question. Mix you here. Michelle, good to see you. I need some insight into finding a new job. Do I quit this job and cobble together a few part-time gigs? Do I go for something full-time, not corporate? Where should I start looking? Okay, let's see. Cobble together part-time gigs. You know, that could actually work. That could actually work really well. That is not a bad idea. Should you look for a full-time gig that is not corporate? I think you can. So here's what I think you do. I think you just look. You look. And if what you find is a bunch of part-time gigs, if you find a good part-time gig, you take that, then get another part-time gig until you have enough. If what you find is a full-time gig, okay, good. So cast your net wide in order to find what you need. And whatever it looks like is what it looks like. And so either is fine. Either is fine. It just needs to not be egregious. All right, Medea Ness, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Another tarot week. No, another tower week. You can see I don't quite have my mouth back together yet. Even worse than usual. And Ness, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Melissa, thank you for using members-only emojis as well. And make sure I am feeling a whole lot better today. Not quite all the way back together, but they did a good job on me. I'm good. All right. Ness, happy, fresh teeth. It does feel good. It does. All right. So Ness, here we go. Another tower week, and it's bringing down more towers. It's my 6-year-old. What's going to happen with school? Should we try to go back to his old school? Oh man, I know how hard this is. It's been a long time since I've had a 6-year-old, but I remember. Oh my gosh, this can be so hard. So, first of all, how is the 6-year-old? The 6-year-old is sweet and maybe a little scared and vulnerable and smart, and we're trying to figure out the right situation. That's what's going on here. Should we try to go back to the old school? Yeah, maybe. The current situation, I feel like there's a disconnect in terms of communication, knowledge, understanding currently. The old school might be better. There may be ways to work things out currently, but the key is going to be communication. And over time, you're going to have to teach him to advocate for himself. Obviously, he's only 6. So right now, you have to advocate for him. And he's so sweet, and he's so, he seems really, vulnerable in some ways. And so finding the right situation for him where he can thrive is really correct. So working with the school or working to find the right school is the right thing. We're just trying to get him a good start that is a good fit, and I think he'll be okay. More than okay, really. But I know how hard this is. Feedback from Mixuir. I suspect that part of the reason my chronic pain has been acting up is, and I was susceptible to getting sick, is partly due to this job. It's right. Yeah, right. You're feeling, on top of my caring for my folks and everything else on my plate, it's just too much to not like my job and to not like and feel like I'm actively harming the world with this job. Yeah, no. Understood. I think you'll be able to find another situation pretty quickly, Michelle. I really do. All right. Adrija Roy, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Do I see you getting back together with S? I think there could be some conversation, but I'm not loving it. I like, even if you do, I don't know that that would be such a good idea. I feel like you can do better. And I'm sorry. I know there was some hope there, so I am sorry. 64 Amy Penn, so good to see you. What do I see in your test results? And obviously that's a great question for your doctor. But let's take a look and see what we see. Wow, same cards, although I did shuffle. Wow, there's nothing there that looks terribly worrisome. Let's look again. I mean, there's something up that needs to be dealt with, but I don't think it's going to be terribly scary the way I see it. Obviously listen to your doctor, do what your doctor says, but I think this will require some action, but I'm not terribly worried. All right. Ness, he's been trying, but the teachers have not been good at helping him. Well, this is the way I'm seeing it, Ness. This is not like a behavioral issue with your kid. This is a finding the right fit. Some kids I think can thrive in any environment. Your kid is not that sort of a kid. Your kid needs the right environment. So you'll find the right environment. That's the key. All right. Aria Wilson, good to see you. Will a phlebotomy training program be a good fit for me at this time? Let's see. That's very interesting. Let's see. Here we go. Oh. I love this for you. I think it's a great decision. I think it's a great fit. I love this for you. If you love it, I love it. Seriously. I think this could be great. Yeah. Yes, and more yes. By all means, here comes the truth stick. Yes. Do it. All right, I'm having way too much fun with that. Okay. Harry Wilson, perfect timing, just joined again. There you are. Hello. All right, Rose, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. I'm focusing on house issues I don't want to acknowledge. What's going on with my house? So are we talking are we talking structurally, or are we talking spiritually? Let's take a look. There are some things you don't want to acknowledge. And you may have to make some decisions about how to repair or replace something. And there may be some other things going on, like within the house, in terms of communication with people there or something of that nature. Spiritually, there's something going on too. I don't know if that's like spirits around you, spirits around the house, but there's something there too. So there are things that need to be fixed. Structurally, probably not too serious. Spiritually, there is an energy that has gathered in the house, and I don't think it's ghostly. I think it's more energy that has accumulated that needs to be cleaned out. That's what I think. You can clean it out with music. You can clean it out with, there's a lot of ways. You can sweep it out. But your house definitely needs some energetic cleaning as well. Justine, all hail the truth stick. Damn straight. All right. Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Am I doing everything I need to hit my financial goals? Looks good to me, my friend. Yes. Okay, we can have the truth stick on that too. Yes. Yes, I feel good. I feel good about it. Yeah, I think you're doing a good thing. Or many good things. Nalini, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. How will the vehicle situation affect me, now that B is selling the truck. All right. I think you're going to be fine. I think you're going to find solutions to everything and it's going to be fine. I don't think this is going to be a huge issue. I think you'll find solutions. I think it'll be okay. Oh, Lisa, that's so sweet. Sending healing hugs and love to whoever needs it. That's so sweet, Lisa, and right back to you. Thanks for being a member as well. We appreciate you. Ben Libra does tarot. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Yes, all went well with the dentist. I don't love being there. I'm not going to say I'm dentist phobic, but that is not my favorite position to be in. Oh, no, I do not want, there are certain situations where I might want someone's fingers in my mouth. That's not it. That's not the situation where I would want that, ever. And, but no, it was not a serious problem. It was not an expensive problem. It was just something that needed to be done, and now it's done. So, all good. Tarot by Sunshiny Day. I always love donations, but no, you really just have to ask a question and get in line. And if you're patient, I should get to you. And donations are appreciated, but this is something I do for the community, and you give back in whatever way you can. Like the video, promote the video, give a donation, whatever. I'm just glad you're here. All right. Okay, Ben Lieber does tarot. I have a project I'm working on that I'd like to launch for the Astro New Year. Will this be a good fit for me? It is a good fit, but you have to make sure that it fits, conceptually, it's a great fit for you. Skill-wise, it's a great fit for you. But we have to be careful. You have the time, the energy, whatever resources are needed for this. Think it all the way through to make sure you're not putting yourself in a position where you have overcommitted and are then feeling bad. You see what I'm saying, right? So yes, it is a good fit. Just make sure the timing is right and make sure you adjust it in such a way so that you can win. Set yourself up for the win. Okay. Smile Soul 20, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. My question is, I've been working hard at work. Yeah, we thought that was happening. Will my workload lighten soon? Let's take a look, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Actually, yes. It's going to be up and down, but I do think it will start to get better soon. Yes. Some days better, some days worse, but yes. And some staffing changes are in there as well. And I think that's actually going to be helpful. All right, Justine, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. I'm curious to know what kind of feedback Spirit has for me in general around moving to Galveston. What are the most important things I focus on, take action to prepare myself for this move? Okay, so here's what you need to know. This is not it's a really big deal, but at the same time, it's not a big deal at all. Your father will be with you and helping you. And this is not a permanent, I'm going away and I'm never coming back and this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. This is a chapter to get out of another chapter, to open up to something new and see what happens. So don't make it a big deal in your head. Don't overthink it. This is really, I'm just going to go. I'm going to take some of my stuff and go hang out in Galveston for a while, get a job there, make some money, see what happens. Easy peasy. So to prepare for this, don't prepare for this. That's kind of the point. Don't prepare for it. Just take what you need, grab your tarot decks and some clothes and giddy up along the road and go and have an adventure. Have an adventure, do something new, change your energy. I think it'll help. I think it'll help a lot, and I think it will open you up to a lot of new possibilities. Hey, Caroline McLaughlin, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. DH, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. What does the universe want me to know about my sleep and dreams? Last night, I tossed and turned a lot of dreams. The night before, I slept through the night for the first time in a long time. Is it new moon energies or something else? Great question. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a look. So first of all, is it the moon? I mean, that new moon in Aquarius is a big deal. And that was just yesterday. So is it that? I don't think so particularly. No. I think it's something else. So what's going on? It could be a combination of physiological changes and some spiritual stuff and maybe some emotional stuff as well. The dreams that you're having, you need to pay attention to and interpret. Interpret your dreams, write them down, pay attention to them. The insomnia issues, I think that really could be physiological. And, there's a lot of different tricks. And if you're not a person who's had a hard time sleeping in the past and now this is coming up, that's weird when that happens. Oh my gosh. But while I think the cause may be physiological, there are a lot of things you can do on a more, fit body, mind, and spirit way to help prepare yourself for sleep. Do we see you having a better sleep situation coming up? Yeah. I think you'll get control of this and it'll be okay. What is it spiritually that's going on? Oh, there is definitely, part of this is spiritual. There is no doubt in my mind, DH, part of this is spiritual. Some of it may be emotional, healing from things from a long time ago, but I think you are receiving new spiritual gifts. I think that's what's happening. I think you're going to find new psychic gifts, new healing gifts, something like that. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, Justine, thank you for that feedback. Martha Vink. Oh, I just overscrolled. Give me 1 second. Martha, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my friend for a million years. And thanks for being a member here and using members-only emojis. My dogs are getting on in years. Bo will be 15 this year. Gracia will be 14. How many more years might I have with each one? Any health things I should be aware of? Oh man, that's so hard. Good questions for your vet. I will tell you what I see, but obviously these are good questions to talk to your animal doctor about. But just looking, when I look at Bo seems pretty good. We're not as we were, but we seem pretty good for now. Quality of life is good. I think you've got, again, not a doctor, talk to the doctor, but my guess would be a year or two. That would be my guess. And I think we're good. I feel good there. I think Bo is happy and good. Gracia, 14. If you're going to worry about anyone, it's going to be this one. And I know she's the younger. I do think we're okay. We have time. But there's been something that's been bugging her or something that you have had to treat or might need to treat. So this one may need more medical attention. And the thing is, even though they're a year apart, my concern is you could lose them in a fairly close time span. And so you want to think about that. Like, what is the goal? Is the goal to be dog-free for a minute? I can't really imagine you dog-free. But is the goal to be dog-free so maybe you could travel more or something? Or would the goal to be to make sure that you have dogs in your life because your life is not your life without dogs? I don't think you have to worry about that this year, but I'd be thinking about it as you get to next year, the year after. I'd be thinking about, sort of what comes next for your fur family. One thing I can tell you, though, your animals are happy. You do a good job there. All right. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. May I have a card for me about my new job? How can I get rid of blocks to take in the information? It's overwhelming. Man, I hate that feeling. When you're in a place and you have to learn new things quickly, oh my gosh, that is so hard. But let's see. I think the kind of learner you are may have changed over time. I don't think this is really about blocks. I think it's about figuring out how can you learn. Do you need to write things down? Do you need to record things? Like, what are the tools that you can use? I think you're looking at like there's something wrong with you. There's not. You just need to figure out what tools you can use to absorb the information. I think within a couple of weeks, you could be clicked in and doing fine. So try not to let the anxiety get to you here. Seriously. All right. Sarah, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. I'd like to know how my future in-laws are feeling about financially supporting part of the wedding. Paul and my family are paying for the whole thing, but we kind of expect a small offer from Paul's parents, which they appear to be avoiding. I mean, traditionally, they would at least cover the flowers, would they not? I mean, come on. So let's see. How are they feeling knowing the wedding's coming up? They are definitely avoiding. They are definitely avoiding. And I think they're feeling like Paul's contribution is their contribution. I don't think that they feel a sense of responsibility here. And I'm not saying they should or they shouldn't. I'm not judging. I'm just reporting. But I feel like they don't necessarily feel responsible here. And maybe it's because, Paul's not 20. I don't know. But now if you ask directly, if you say, what can we count on you for the wedding? What can we count on you for? If you say that to them, if Paul says that to them, it might not go well. I'm kind of advising in this case to not anticipate it. And if they do come forward with something that's extra, spend it on your honeymoon or put it away or something. But I'm just not feeling like they really are feeling like they can or should or have to. And I'm feeling like it could get uncomfortable if you expect it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would rather have you be pleasantly surprised with a gift of this money than resentful that it's not there. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. May I ask what the universe wants me to know right now? Okay. Caroline, right now it is all about your own self-care, taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you have to do, and really stand that ground and have that boundary. You can push yourself. You are that kind of person. I am too. You can push yourself successfully, but right now, maybe don't. Be really nice to yourself. Give yourself extra love in whatever way that means. I think that's what you need right now. And Joanne, back to that job thing. I think you carry on and give it a chance. I think you can master this. I really do. And I think you'll feel good when you do. I think this is like it's making you feel bad about yourself. And I think you just have to figure out how to do it, and you'll do it, and you'll do it well. All right. Oh my gosh, Ness, you're having bullying issues. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, thanks for being supportive of Yolanda and her situation. Angie, good to see you. What does the universe want me to know about 2024? Oh, this guy didn't go away, but that's okay. That this is the year that you get busy. No excuses, no delays. If you want it, you go get it. And you do what you need to do for your own well-being and on your own behalf without question. That's what it is. Gianna, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Year of the Dragon to you. I'm trying to finish a big project by May, but I'm wondering if I should allow the project to be done when it wants to be done, or if I should push myself to reach the May goal. Okay. Push for May. Let it be done when it wants to be done. Well, this is not up to you. This project has a life of its own, and it will be done. And it will be done exactly in the time and in the way that it wants to be. And I think you're starting to hear that and you're starting to understand that. So that's what you need to do. You need to let it be done in the time it's going to be done, and don't count on May. Ali Mammon, good to see you. Could you please give me a health check as well, why I feel a change in my tarot readings? I feel it's becoming more accurate. Well, so that, is always a function of practice, and because you've been hanging around over here, of course. That doesn't surprise me. We should continuously be getting more accurate over time, all of us. So good for you for doing that. That is great. Health check. Obviously not a doctor, but I feel like you're not doing what you need to be doing. Whether it's eating right, exercising right, giving yourself space, monitoring your self-talk, whatever it is, I feel like there's things that you need to be doing to take better care of yourself that you're not doing, and you should. So that's what I have to say. See what your doctor has to say. Regarding the psychic thing, yeah, function of practice. Well done. Absolutely. It's a good thing. Lisa Harmon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. The sick cat that I kind of adopted is doing better. That's wonderful. No FIV or feline leukemia, and has a cold and stomach problems. His name is Pigeon. Well, that's fabulous. Welcome, Pigeon. That is wonderful. Swati, good to see you. Oh, Caroline McLaughlin, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member, and thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. All right, Swati. My question is that I want to change my location, and I'm trying for the same. When will I relocate to my preferred location, to that city? Okay, it's not going to be easy. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to be hard, and not everyone around you is going to agree with this decision. Nonetheless, you will do it, and you will prevail. I was thinking maybe August, September. So, like 6 months-ish, 6-ish months, something like that. Let's see, March, April, May, June, July. Yeah, like 6 months. That's what I'm thinking. And when people resist the idea, just let that make you stronger. It is a good idea. It is. AP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Will my in-laws like me when they meet me? Oh, that's always nerve-wracking, isn't it? I think they're going to be the type that are reserved and a little defensive. Do not take this personally. Do not try overly hard. Ultimately, they will like you, but I don't think this is going to be easy. I don't think they're going to be like super rude, but I also don't think they're going to be like super warm either. And it's not even about liking you or not liking you. I think it's just the way they are. Oh, and Mix You Ear, I agree to Jeannie Mnuchin, not a downer at all. All right. Diana Price, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Will my old reading job give me a second chance? I've reapplied and waiting to hear back. Let's take a look. Oh, Caroline, thank you for your kind words as well. Okay, Diana, will they give you a second chance? Hard to say. If they don't, there are many other fish in the sea. If they do, it'll be fine. But don't worry if they don't. There are many other places to work. Seriously. Concepcion Espinoza, good to see you. What can I expect in regards of job and finances in my near future? I think it's going to be tough. I think you will have a job. You may actually have two jobs, but I still think the money's going to be tough. It's going to take a little while, probably until we get into the fall for things to really balance out. It will get better, but it will take slowly over time. All right. Angelic Michelle, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you so much. I'm considering moving out of California. I'm a native Californian. Is that a wise choice? Let's see. It's a reasonable choice. I could see reasons to stay and I could see reasons to go. It is worth the consideration. I don't know what you'll end up doing. I think right now keeping it open and exploring the possibilities is the right thing to do. One way or the other, whether you end up moving or not, you will learn a great deal from the exploration. Oh, Diana Price, quotas. Ugh, yuck. Yuck, yuck. We didn't have that back in the days of, hang on, card on the floor. Back when I was a Dionne Warwick psychic friend, we did not have that. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, and Galactic Community Gardens, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You want to know if you're going to win the lotto. I would not have that be your only plan for financial gain. I mean, if you play enough, it's always possible to win something, but I don't see you as having significant gambler's luck at this point. And so I wouldn't make that a huge focus. All right. You did it, Miss Cleo. Good Lord, Diana. No, I could never work under those circumstances. That would just never be a thing. No. All right. Cassandra, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I was wondering if my older brother and his partner's living situation was going to improve, stay the same. They're looking at some possible difficult options. All right. Oh, cards jumped out. Let's see what jumped out. They are definitely trying to make decisions. They're definitely in a difficult situation. I think ultimately they will find a way to create improvement and a better situation. So I think it's going to be okay, but they're going to have to be kind of creative in the decisions they make, but it'll be okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. I'm just seeing this feedback from Melissa. Spot on. Individuality and voicing or even having my own opinions was never supported. It's something I'm working through. Oh, and Ness, your kid is being bullied. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Looking for the next question. I'm just seeing Justine. Justine, you're so funny. Ah, and Ben, I'm seeing your feedback too as well. Huh. Good, good. Makes sense. Okay, I think CB Moz, you're up next. Good to see you. Happy Lunar New Year to you as well. My question is, where should I focus my time and energy that is in my highest good? Work, money, physical well-being, and developing routines and habits that support your well-being, but also support your joy. I think you can be really good at getting the stuff done, but you forget to support your joy. So also support your joy. All right. And yes, Justine, don't procrastinate. Just get your butt down there. Yes. Yes. Hey, Cat's Eyes Tamlin, so good to see you. New member. Everyone say hi to our new member. Joined last week for Global Tarot Circles. So happy to see you here. I feel like I'm blocked. I go to therapy. Good for you. And I've been working on a lot of issues for a year. I've made a lot of progress, but I still feel a major blockage. What can you tell me about it? Well, see, I keep leaving these cards behind, man. There should be no card left behind. My goodness. All right. I think it has to do with heartache and sorrow from the past and belief of your not being capable. I think continuing to sort of unpack and heal from hurt, but also recognizing your capability. I think you sell yourself short to yourself. And you need to really recognize, you always bring your best to a situation. And if a situation doesn't work out, it's not because you didn't bring your best to it. I think you're hard on yourself, and I think you need to learn to be kinder to yourself. I think that's really what it comes down to. That's my take on it. Good luck. No definitions. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. After I graduate, what part of my life should I focus on next? Doing the things you have always wanted to do. If that is getting a job in that field, great. If that's continuing on for more education, great. If that is visiting your home or going someplace or having fun for a minute, that's okay too. Giving yourself permission to do what you have always wanted to do. That's the thing. All right. Nice. From my perspective, I have come to the end of the list. If I accidentally skipped you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you are just here for the first time and have not yet asked a question, it is last call for readings, y'all. Now, we have classes coming up. Let me see. Do I remember when? No. But I do know the members only class is February 29th, Leap Day. We're having a leap party. So if you are a member, definitely plan on that. And let's see. Coming up this week, on the 15th, we have a class. The link is already up, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Card combinations, how the cards work together. So please do join us for that class. It's free, it's fun. You can always watch the replay, but would love to have you here live. I will be back Monday with your 3-card weekly reading, Monday morning, barring any unforgotten doctor's appointments or any other weird thing that comes up. I will be here. Cat's Eye, I thank you. Yes, that's been a focus for the last 2 months. Good. You are working on it and you will get there, I promise. I want to thank you all so much. Thank you to the people who made super chats and super stickers. Thank you to the members, the moderators. Thanks to the new subscribers. I really appreciate everyone. Oh, baby cakes just in under the wire. Here we go. No? Yeah, there we are. What does the universe want me to know? Here we go. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. Remember that your problems right now are not of your own making. And remember that you are loved and you can still have fun. How about that? All right, and we are back to last call for readings, y'all. I am available for readings. I am working even Super Bowl Sunday. Thank you, folks, for not asking me for a Super Bowl prediction. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll be working tomorrow, so I am available. Please do reach out. There's a link to schedule with me right in the description. And I hope to see you for class Thursday evening. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take good care.